Alright, happy Tuesday, everybody. It's October 10th, 2023, and let's start out here with our automated trading systems. So, this is our Dow futures contracts, and we've had after, what was a pretty good, I don't know, quarter, we've given back some, but, it's not the end of the world, it's just a pullback in our equity. So, when we've had some nice runs, and if you follow this for very long, you could see it. But now we've had some runs of negative uh, drawdown. So uh, we'll get back up there. It's this stuff is just temporary. So, and if you watch the equity curves on the weekends, I blow it out for the whole rest of the year, and we're going to tie those together one of these days to show multiple years. So. This is the Russell, and just like we had a lot of drawdown for a while, now we've had a nice pop. Today we had, I think, one trade, and there it is. And it was a little bit of a drawdown, but like I say, the last few days have been fantastic, and they wipe away a lot of negative. So this is the Nasdaq, and it looks like we're trying to climb up out of a hole here. Um, Today's trades are right there, and all in, it's a little bit up. So yeah, so that's the automatic trading systems. If I could talk, let's flip here to the regular markets. So here's the S&P 500, and we're getting up to this level. Basically, we start to look at where the drawdown started really happening, where the price started to get really fast to the downside, and we're coming back up into that area. And looking over here, this is what I was talking about in last night's video. We're back to the mean, and now it's a question. We're starting to get a tail here. Are we going to push through this and come back, or are we going to pause and come back before we get a chance to move higher? We don't know till we get there. Be prepared for either of those. We've got bullishness on the hourly, and we've got bullishness on the weekly. Even a pullback here on the daily would not negate that. In fact, it would probably help these averages come together. And we do have bullishness on the daily on the TrueMomo indicator. The Dow DJI, Dow Jones Industrials, same thing. We've got a doji candle right in that same neck of the woods. Although we're bearish on the weekly over here, bullish on the TrueMomo daily, so that could get some follow through to it. Starting to show some momentum waning on the hourly. The Russell. Watch the Russell. I think this is actually a nice zone down here in the bottom. I think we're going to hit overhead resistance here, and the question is, will we push through it? And then the Nasdaq. Really, the Nasdaq looks fine for a pullback. The white line will pull back into the red lines, and at some point this thing should flip over to green, and doing that while it's coming down would be counterintuitive and make a ton of sense. Transports, similar to the rest of the markets, and as we already said last night in the bullish percent indexes, those have already flipped to the upside. So let's look at those bullish percent indexes by going to stockcharts.com. They give us an indication of bullishness or buying in the markets. So here's the industrials. They flipped to X's, but they didn't move today. The NYA up 2.66%, but still in O's. The transports didn't move today, but they're in a column of X's. The NASDAQ up 4.65%, but still in a column of O's. The SPX up 10.46% and still in a column of O's. The OEX didn't move today, still in a column of O's. And the NDX tacked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new green X's to the upside, and that is pretty bullish, up 23.81%. That's what I got. Hope everybody's following along and this is helpful. Take care, good trading, and have a great night.